parents were always receptive to music. They were big music fans, which is why I'm the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always pushed music on me at a young age. So they supported. It was a reserved support, because every parent wants to see their kid do the traditional success, like go to school and go to college and get a good job. And like, there was always school and there was always college. Like, I was in community college and I was always working, but everything was in the back. It was just, I was doing it to make everyone happy. And my mother saw that. She knew I was just doing it to keep everyone off my back. I really didn't want to go to school. I really didn't want to get a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to get a job, I wanted to make money, but it was always like a half-assed job that I could just do good enough in where people won't mess with me, you know what I'm saying, and really pursue music. And you know, as time went along, I'm 25 years old, man. I'm gonna be 26 in a few months. I'm a grown man. I'm just getting to the point where I'm actually being able to make some money off music, like some real money, not like a show here and there, like some money where I can live off of. So to have a family to support you through, that's a long gap after you get out of high school.
I was a young boy once, but life went and dealt me a cold hand. I turned into an old man. Oh, that a young boy once is compromised for what is practical. You go and switch the program, change. It's a new language. I played the game like Gravius. I know the buttons to press for maximum health and ammunition and alternate endings out. Living your remembrance as long as the record's spinning, as long as the devil's sitting on my shoulder. The age tries to knock it off me, but you don't know that little guy is gonna cock it and squeeze. And I'm tired of writing rhymes for these obnoxious MCs, just fusing the poison flame into this toxic machine. Tries to rip us from originality. It was salaries and 401s and office parties and employee galleries to put us in a suit and tie and finish for a coffin. Would it make a lot of sense for me just to give up and fall to your hands? Say, son, if you fade away, make sure that you're happy,
And I've done a lot of cool things, like open up for Snoop and Wu-Tang and MF Doom and KRS-One and go here and work with Justice League and do a mixtape. But that could all amount to nothing monetarily, and your family still looks at you like, we're worried, we hope you're doing something, and you're not just, they don't want to see me be the 35-year-old guy. No offense to my older rappers, but they don't want to see me be that guy still in cyphers, because that's almost, to me, that always kind of made me sad, you know what I'm saying, to see people like that who are really talented and never figured out their lane and never had a plan and thought they were just going to conquer the world one verse at a time. Like, I always had a plan, you know what I'm saying, and I always had goals, and whenever I accomplished something, I wouldn't take time to dwell on it. I'd just keep going for the next thing. And now I look back at my life and I have this big gap of just developing as an artist and becoming a better rapper and spending time in the studio. So it's a reserve support. But if they didn't give me that, I couldn't have done it.
How many people know Justice League? They kind of snatched me out of my shitty little suburb and put me on the stage, so thank them for all this, because they have a big part in all this, you know what I'm saying? Justice League.
How did I get in touch with Justice League? I had I did a project with Raucus. It was a digital EP, and I did it, and it was 10 tracks, and I put it out, and nothing really became of it, and I was really discouraged, and I was bored, and I had a song in it called Where My Horns At, and Rook heard it, because Rook kind of keeps his ear to the street. I think he was working on Two Pistols record at this time. And I think they had just finished up, they had all the Mary J. Blige Grammy stuff that was going on. My timeline's messed up, man, so I might be wrong. But Rook heard it, he hit me up on Instant Messenger. We developed a friendship and pause. You know, we started, like, we were working on a side project together. He came to me and he's like, yo, we're gonna do a project. It'll be something different for the both of us. You'll smooth your style out, because I was real aggressive. And he's like, and I'll do some real hip hop stuff. And it'll be something dope. Like, kind of like a side project.
I need you to vibe me in this one. This is kind of a slower joint, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. I ain't gonna sing, don't worry. It's okay. Let's go. Nah, I can't drop samples like the Justice League, but I can interrupt the show and add Justice Green. It'll take a couple years for you to adjust to me. You need some corny rappers first, more this whack shit first. You thinking you bad? Who's bad? I gave the song new pizzazz. I don't even need drums like smooth jazz. Rappers, I pray to God and I hope he saves you. You out here looking for a deal like a poker player, cause this is Armageddon. And and I'm the chosen savior. When you the guy, you give a damn if the Pope's a hater. I'm ill like that. In my early days, I backpack. Cause of that, they think I can't write a nice track. I still write crap. Mike Corleone, the rhyme stats. Whenever I try to leave, they pull me right back. Why pay for whack shit when I can download it? Answer that, and the music industry's not hopeless.
And as we were working on this, 10 tracks became 20, became 30, became 40, and we had this whole collection of music, and it started turning to him kind of coaching me. Like, he's like Yoda. Like, you send him a track, and he'll give you like a one-word answer, like oak tree. Now, I'm being a jerk, but like, he's like that. He'll just give you something real vague, and you got to figure out what he meant by it. And like, but by doing that, he kind of guided me in certain directions as to how to bring my personality across. When I know how to change my style, but stop wearing this mask and like just be me and learn how to bring myself out and talk to people in my rhymes. You know what I mean?
If we talking competition, guess he face madness. In his rhyme, everything I give away. This is rap suitable. See my tennis shades? The way these others getting on, man, I've been amazed. The only thing they updating is their Twitter page. This ain't the Everglades. This is Spring Hill. Since I've been here, the Hispanic demographic change. You can't say that we got any projects, but I'm already singing low-income housing. The culture getting racist. People don't say shit. Single mother at the bus stop looking vacant. She's surrounded by a postcard vacation. For waiting, tables is her only vocation.
So like, as this is all going on and we're working on this project, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna holler at my boys, you know, Kenny and Corleone, and you know, my managers, Ivan and Chuck, and see if we could all put out a project together. And I was geeked. I was like, yo. So he flew us out to Atlanta. Actually, we drove to Atlanta. He didn't fly us out there. It was cheap as fuck. Now we drove out there, me and LA and Feb 9, my two producers, and we were like hanging out in the studio with them, and they took us around Atlanta and showed us like Polo the Don studio in Stankonia, and they like just took it, and we were like, you know what I'm saying? And hung out in the studio with them. We were just small fries. They let me do a track. I thought I was the man, because the dude who works at the desk in the studio was like, oh, that's dope. So I'm like, oh, Atlanta people like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, it was just all learning.
Put the cuffs on me now. The way I speak probably won't see track. It's getting thicker than the liquid in the laundry aisle. I'm posted up at the bar, trash blowing from the speaker, drinking iced tea, cause I don't fuck with Soulja Boy neither. Not that I don't wanna dance on some sucker shit. This is Lois. If you wanna dance, get some other shit. I ain't a nerd trying to ram for the fuck of it. I'm just from the birds, taking pants off a couple chicks. You know the deal, they parents out, so I'm doing them. And I let them hear at 16 after I ruin them. Teddy for kids, not DMX when he sticks, but still, Lord's very belly with it. When I say Lord,